our Passion Project Bootcamp students were so nice enough to come on and share their experiences of being in the program. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Thank you guys so much for waiting. I was going on and on and on, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're waiting for me. So we have our bootcamp students here today, and we are going to ask a few questions so they can themselves tell you, why they decided to enroll in the program and what the program entails and all that good stuff. So the first question is, out of all the college consulting programs out there, why did you and your family decide to enroll in the Passion Project Bootcamp program? So I'll start off with Christine.
Okay, hi everyone. So I've been in Passion Project Bootcamp for over a year now, and my family and I decided to enroll in this bootcamp because of its emphasis on mindset over like other tangible things. So I think something that's really valuable about PPBC is how it helps you create your SPV, which I think Julie talked about before. And this SPV not only applies to the college application process, but also other aspects of life. Like it really changed my mindset and how I perceive like opportunities that come my way and how I kind of like carry myself. So I think, yeah, the emphasis on mindset over like strict rules and how to do things is why we chose Passion Project Bootcamp.
Does anyone else want to answer this question? We'll take 2 to 3 students per question. Ria.
Yeah, so hi guys. In addition to that, my family was inclined to go forward with Passion Prep because in comparison to other companies that offer similar kinds of programs, Passion Prep also allowed for students to have an environment where they're surrounded by other students and they're able to build ideas off of each other and get inspired. Nobody's really competing with each other, and if anything, we're all helping each other through like the circle application or small group sessions we would have monthly. It's just very helpful to get help from Julie and other advisors within the program, as well as other students who share their own experiences.
Great. The second question is, what were you struggling with before you enrolled in the Passion Project Bootcamp program? So it's not like a real struggle, but some things that you're like stressed out about with the college admissions process. We'll have Lucy go.
So prior to Passion Project Bootcamp, I was very much grades oriented, and one of my concerns was like, how do I stand out? Because everyone these days like have like really great grades, and so Passion Project Bootcamp was like how I was able to really help distinguish myself by creating like my own story and like connecting like all my extracurriculars together into like why I did those extracurriculars and how that makes me like an outstanding applicant.
Yeah, because you have like really good stats and you're like, okay, like I know what I need to do in terms of academia, but it's like, what else do I need to do to connect all of this together? Yeah, great. Yashvika.
My experience was really similar to Lucy's too. Like I was really overwhelmed because I kept hearing stories about like all these amazing things that people would do, like research and like passion projects, but I didn't really know how to start. So it was really overwhelming. And then I think that passion project really helped like get me started and showed me like what exactly I should do. But it was so personalized that it also made me more passionate about what I wanted to do too. So
yeah, I think a lot of like initial concern students and families might have is like, oh, it's a group program, so do I get individualized support? And you guys could all speak to how individualized everything was. And so like, it was never like a presentation, but it was more like, okay, Christine, like, what do I need to help you with today? So it is very individualized, but then at the same time, because you're surrounded by other students who are going through the same thing, it makes you feel like you're not alone in this process, which is exactly what I felt when I was in high school. Great. Is there anyone else who wants to speak to the before part? Okay, I think we're good there. Okay, next question is, how did your college admissions journey transform after you enrolled in the Passion Project Bootcamp program? I'll have Ria start us off, and then whoever wants to go first could raise your hand.
Yeah, so I was more inclined to actually reach out to professors or other individuals who can help me fulfill my academic journey because I was kind of interested in the neuroscience scope. And because I joined Passion Prep last January, I was able to get a mentor who's a scientist at a startup to guide me through writing a research paper and also learning about Alzheimer's disease. And since then, this year, I've got another mentor who's a scientist at Columbia University, and I've had the chance to write my own research paper and solely author it myself. And then right now, I'm also working on authoring a review paper and publishing it with my mentor. So beyond my research, I've also been able to focus in on my side interests. So I have this blog, which I was able to create, where I basically make allergen-friendly food adaptations based on Pinterest recipes I've documented online, because I've had a huge following on Pinterest since my freshman year of high school. And because of that, I've been able to express myself and also add a touch of my personal values and my own experiences to my college application and my college journey. But yeah, that's just like a bit of what I've been able to accomplish. There's been several other things.
Yeah. So with reaching out to professors, how did the program help you out with that specifically? Because I know it's really scary to like reach out to professors alone.
Yeah, so the program allowed me to frame my emails in a manner which actually kept the individual reading it engaged and also showed that I was truly interested in their research and who they were, rather than just sending out a mass email to everybody and just expecting a response. Because if you want a response, you have to send out multiple countless emails to everybody, and you also need to show that you're not sending it to other people. They're truly special to you, and that's why you're interested in reaching out to them and collaborating with them.
Great. Thanks for sharing. May.
Hi. So through the Passion Project Bootcamp, I feel like I was really able to like get this like direction to go towards with my entire application because I remember prior to joining, I was really confused, but through this program, I was able to like find a focus. So like I remember the very first 1 or 2 months, I was able to create this theme with you and just um I believe you were talking about it before, but it's like a combination of your academic and personal interests. And basically, I was able to find out like how I was able to market myself to these universities essentially and make me stand out. And using like this big theme that I established, mine was international relations and like sociology, but I was able to go forward by like um being able to find extracurriculars and research opportunities and internships that aligned with my theme. So for example, I was able to publish a book this year and also was able to do research over the summer. And if you told me like last year that I did these things, I would not have believed you because I thought that these things were like out of reach for me. But this program really helped me realize um that these things were like really reachable and possible. So yeah, that's what I was able to.
Passion Project Bootcamp has also definitely made me more proactive. So previously, like I kind of wait for the opportunities to come to me, but Passion Project Bootcamp is like what made me start going out and like being more proactive and reaching out with like what I want to do. So for example, like something like I kind of centered myself around was like education and like providing opportunities for other students. So Passion Project Bootcamp really like pushed me to start developing my own app that like I made with a group of friends, and we actually ended up getting published on the Apple App Store. And I don't think I would have like really put myself out there into like developing this app if it wasn't for Passion Project Bootcamp for like helping me like one, like figure out my story and like my why, which was the education and helping others teach, and really becoming proactive and not waiting around with like things to come to me, but rather, you know, actively going out and reaching for it. And Passion Project Bootcamp also like it made it easier to proactively look for things that you want to do because it helped you focus and helped you like create a path. Because sometimes when you're like you don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, it's hard to start like looking for opportunities.
Right. Yeah. And I think like on the calls we're like, okay, did you do this? Or next call, do that, you know, like you have to set the deadlines and things to do. So you know you're always moving forward. And I agree that it's really hard to do it on your own. Yeah, great. All right, so the next one, I think this is the actually second to last. How is the Passion Project Bootcamp different from any other college consulting programs out there? And as I wrote this out, I was like, wait, you guys probably didn't join any other programs, so how are you supposed to know? But I think you guys get the impression because when you make an investment like this into a service, you do a lot of research, right, before you do so. Like you look at other college consulting programs out there. So how do you think that this program was different from any other companies out there? I'll let anyone know. Oh, Christine.
Yeah, so I kind of talked about this before, but I think a lot of other college consulting programs are when I was doing research on them, they were very like cutthroat or like one path kind of thing for all students. And like even if they were giving students like individualized attention and like help and things like that, a lot of like the way it was structured was kind of like limiting, I think. But with Passion Project Bootcamp, it's very like obviously like group program and you get to communicate with other members and things like that. But the feedback that they give you is very individualized still, and it's kind of like you're creating your own path, and the the program is guiding you
I see
through
what you
it.
mean.
So yeah, so you get like you create your own SPV, you choose your own passion project because it's limitless with a passion project. That's kind of the point of a passion project,
Yeah.
which and the fact that the program is centered around that is like I think makes it stand out a lot.
Yeah, I've been told by a couple of like students who came to our program and who like went to other programs is they said they would like recommend like, okay, here's a program that I want you to do no matter what, because this is going to help you stand out, while that program wasn't really supporting the student at all. And so I think it needs to be really focused on the student and then go from there. Would you recommend the Passion Project Bootcamp to students and families who are thinking about making this investment and furthering their education? Why or why not? And I'll like to hear from everyone here. Nashpika, you want to start us off?
Yeah, so I joined I guess pretty late compared to the other panelists. Like I joined only like 4 months ago or something, but I honestly regret not joining sooner. I love how it's like really organized because like each month there's like something that you can do to like help you move forward. There's always goals and like deadlines. So, and I didn't feel very supported like before it, and now the coaches also are so amazing. Their feedback is so personalized and it's always so quick. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't join this. I don't think I would have accomplished anything I have done so far.
Great. Yeah, we do respond very quickly. Yes. Christine.
Yeah, so obviously I recommend this program
Yeah,
because
it's a rhetorical question.
yeah, I think honestly I've been in the program for the longest out of everyone else here. I think I did the 1 year program and then the 6 month extension or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
because that kind of timed up perfectly with like right when I was in with the application season, which is right now. But yeah, I definitely recommend this program because of its emphasis on mindset and also the personalization of it. But yeah, I think it's very, very worth it.
Great.
I definitely recommend Passion Project Bootcamp because even though I joined just last year, it definitely helped me craft my own path. I remember coming into this program and having multiple different kinds of areas I wasn't sure of how to connect or bring together to actually form my own path and make myself unique. But throughout the creation of the worksheets and filling those out and actually talking things out through the small group sessions, I was actually able to specialize my interest and continue forward with that, whether it's through my research or in college apps. And Passion Prep's program of having quick responses and allowing you to submit anything at any time really helped me a lot during the college app season, which was already said, because with so many applications and some questions not having the same kind of style, it was better to have individuals who had different perspectives on my writing and could really help me improve it, rather than just having the same, like maybe like my dad or someone just look at my like
Yeah.
response and then be like, okay, that's fine. It's great to have like knowledgeable people who are very experienced and who are ready to help anyone at any time.
Yeah, we purposely have 6 coaches in our program because we want students to get a lot of feedback, because one person could be really good at something and another person could be good at something else. So that collective knowledge and support system was put in intentionally. So, and then Ria, like your theme was very specific by the time you apply to colleges, right? So on that strategy part, I think that was really good. May.
Yeah, I would also definitely recommend the Passion Project Bootcamp because I feel like it really helps like bring out like the best in you. I don't know how to say it, but it's like I was able to learn so much, not about the entire college application process, obviously, but also I was able to learn a lot about myself, like my academic passions, my academic drive, like what I want to do in the future. And I've also, like everyone said, I generally don't think I would have been able to get through this entire college application process without like the support I got from this program. Like I generally don't think I would have been able to get through it. Um, and yeah, like basically if you have like the same drive as I do, like if you have that drive to succeed and that motivation and you know that you want to succeed in college and in your future, I would definitely recommend this program. And I feel like it'll be very beneficial to your education and your future. So yeah, I think it's a very, very good investment.
Great. Thank you all for your time today. I know you're all busy all the time, but thank you so much. And we'll go on to our next sequence. Bye, guys. Thank you.